On Friday, NTV News brought you an unsettling story about a Newfoundland woman who contracted Caver's disease during a recent trip to Cuba. Well, tonight we have another cautionary tale for those planning a vacation to this sunny destination. NTV's Jerry Lynn Mackey has more.
As Director of Food and Beverages at the Wilds Resort at Salmonair River, Rory McPherson knows a thing or two about hospitality. That's why he's speaking out about a recent all-inclusive trip to Cuba he and his family took that didn't turn out as expected. McPherson says the Grand Caribe Guillermo Hotel looked beautiful from the Sunwing Vacations website, but it didn't turn out to be so stunning in person.
We get into the room and I could tell as soon as I walked in through the door, like, this isn't usually what we encounter. In the morning, I wake up and where it was so warm, I slept on top of the covers and I was covered in bites all over my arms. So upon inspection of the room, to say it was dilapidated was an understatement. As I walk out onto the patio to the right-hand side, it was almost like a sewage deposit was to the right. To say I'm infuriated is an understatement.
McPherson says staff at the resort were receptive to his concerns.
They moved us immediately to an oceanfront villa, and which was, again, what you would expect. It's what we anticipated when we walked in through the door. Nice, clean, well, reasonably well appointed.
McPherson says things were better, but overall, the experience didn't measure up.
Just continued to roll into one bad experience to another. The indifference of the staff, the no attention to food safety and sanitation, cats roaming throughout the restaurant, no one, even trying to usher them out. Off the lobby bar, there was a cat who had kittens on a couch, and the couch was covered in urine and feces for a week, and no one even stepped up to, okay, move this out and clean it.
The trip was booked through Sunwing Vacations back in January. McPherson has reached out to their provider and has been compensated with two $50 gift certificates. But the gesture doesn't ease his concerns.
It's not so much about the money, but it's not even the acknowledgement. We booked with Sunwing based on our past experiences. Absolutely. They were great. This trip was not. And I understand that they're a third party, they just sort of set stuff up, but when you advertise and sell a product, not even to acknowledge, you know what, that was a terrible trip, we're so sorry that happened to you, that was never even mentioned.
Jerry Lynn Mackey, NTV News.